Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing a 2024 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Brent Brown Toyota here in Orem, Utah, for giving me some time with this 4Runner. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 4-liter V6 that goes through a 5-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy 16 around town and then 19 on the highway, with power outputs being 270 horsepower and then 278 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, this is where you guys can see the new TRD Pro color. It's called Terra, and it's actually really cool. I think this color is going to age very well because it's not super flashy like some of the other colors they've done. And then you guys can see here with the not so functional hood scoop that looks cool. And then we've got the 4Runner's signature headlight design. It just looks so angry. Fog light down below, and then you can see the Heritage Toyota logo there, front and center. We also have the front-facing camera as well, and then this has the high ground clearance front bumper. And then being a TRD Pro, we do have the TRD skid plate there at the bottom. Again, another cool look. And I like the factory coloration there on the little bolts and everything. They mark everything, so I like how they still have the marks on those. And putting it all together with this new color, I think this one looks really sharp. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 265, 70, 17 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see we've got the TRD wheels. And again, you've got all the marks there on it from the factory. It's always cool to see. And I guess that the longer those last, the more new the vehicle feels. If you've bought a TRD Pro, you understand. Anyways, pretty aggressive all-terrain tires here. Now we also have TRD tuned shocks and suspension. Fox Shocks is the brand for the shocks themselves. But yeah, cool to see the red there. And then you notice that the fender flare is body painted. Same thing with the mirror cap and the door handles. And then notice TRD Pro blacked out there on the side. And then you guys can see at the top here with the roof rack system. And then I don't know if we're gonna be able to see the rear shocks really from this. Kind of. And then here is the full side view of the TRD Pro 4Runner. Now, taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function with it, and then you got the Toyota logo there on the back. Pretty simple. Now, popping into the rear, you guys can see we've got quite a bit of space here in the cargo area. It looks like we got all the floor mats and everything back here. We have a full outlet in the back. We also have a 12 volt off to the side. And then this one, it looks like has the JBL sound system built in. But yeah, this is what I love about the 4Runner is there's just so much space in the back. It's very, very practical vehicle. They give this little strap here for short people. For normal size people, we've got the little grab handle there, and then this has the cool window function, so hold this down and then it'll lower down the window, and then you can hold it on the upside and then it'll raise the window back up. We've got the 4Runner signature taillights, and this one actually has all blacked out badges, which I think is definitely worth getting on the TRD Pro. It makes it look a lot better, and putting it all together, it looks so cool again, especially in this color. And also we got the TRD exhaust there, forgot to mention that. Now, popping inside, we have the cool contrast between the red stitching and the blacked out trim, same thing down below. And then notice the window's automatic. Now, you really can't see below the covers, but that theme continues. So the seats pretty much all blacked out. You have a little bit of red stitching there on the side. And then inside, you'll find quite a bit of legroom. We have a little storage pocket right there. You've got vents here for the back, USBs. This pulls down to be a cup holder armrest in the center. And then headroom back here, it's pretty good. Now, taking a look at the front door panel, you guys can see again with that red stitching. Here's a better look down below. And then all of the windows are automatic. We do have blind spot monitoring with the mirrors as well. And then you guys can see the storage here at the bottom. And then payload capacity with the TRD Pro, looks like it's 1,000 pounds. TRD there on the headrest with the seat, and again all blacked out here in the center. Easy to clean too, no perforations. Red stitching on the side. You've got your power adjustments on the side as well. And then this is for the 360 camera. You got that turn on the outlet, and then you can see the mirror adjustment. And then the steering wheel is manually adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you guys can see perforated on either side, and then you got the kind of like cowhide texture there at the bottom and at the top. Have our cruise control. It does have adaptive cruise controls, lane keep assist. You got controls for the center stack, volume, voice command controls, phone controls as well. And then you guys can see the regular stocks there on the back. Mostly analog gauge cluster. We do have that screen in the center, which we can use to scroll through different bits of info here with the 4Runner, including a steering angle. You can see the tire pressure as well once you're up and driving. Now the TRD Pro does come with a 360 camera, so you guys can see you've got the backup view and then the bird's eye view. Trajectory lines do turn with the steering wheel. And then if I press that camera button there off to the side, it comes up with the rest of the camera views. Now as for the rest of the infotainment system, mostly analog, as you can see here with the controls on the side, and then with the touchscreen itself, pretty responsive overall. So I'd say it's fairly easy to use, and I like the mix with the analog and the digital. And then also we got a little clock there at the top. Dual zone climate here in the TRD Pro. You can see all the controls here in the center. We also have heated steering wheel, the buttons right there, and then little charging area here. This is our shifter for the 4-wheel drive select. Do have a 2-speed transfer case, so 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low as well. And I like this shifter a lot. It's really easy to use. And then you got TRD here on the shifter in the center, and it's got the cool carbon fiber trim all around. Heated seats here, and some cup holder action, and then this right here is for the rear window to open or close it. And then up top we've got a rear locking differential, we've got the 8-track system, stability control, we have our crawl control, it's kind of hard to see with the lighting, sorry about that, and then the multi-terrain select as well. So it's got all the off-road goodies. Again, it's a TRD Pro, and then we do have a sunroof up top as well. Now here's a window sticker for this TRD Pro. You guys can see pretty much everything is standard equipment. Again, the blackout overlay, I definitely think that's worth it. It's 200 bucks. It just makes it look a lot better. It makes it look a lot more uniform because most of the elements in the TRD Pro are already blacked out. But also paint protection film. Yeah, I just noticed that. I know that was from the factory. That's kind of cool. Anyways, total MSRP $57,742. And let me know what you guys think about this new color. And let me know what you guys think about the TRD Pro in general. This particular one happens to be pre-sold, so I can't do a normal driving video on it. Once there's one that comes in that's not pre-sold, I can get you guys driving on it. But again, this vehicle hasn't changed for like 2 million years, so it'll drive just like last year's TRD Pro. It just looks a little bit different because of the different coloration. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new 4Runner TRD Pro, and I guess I'll leave you guys with an exhaust clip.